I'm Officer Hoffman, Jefferson City Police Department. You know why I'm contacting you? Yeah, we can play a silent game, man. I'm trying to contact you. You have every right to record me. I want you to record me. My camera's recording too. So the thing is, man, business called. They say you're taking pictures. They try coming out here talking to you, just seeing what you're doing. You want to be really cooperative with them. Is there any reason why you'd be taking pictures of the business? At all? Anything? You got ID on you?
It is a bad problem. Holy crap.
I need to see your ID, man. Sorry, I need to see your ID. Do you need a language translator at all? Are you able to speak English, or do you have to speak a different language?
Welcome to the UK Justice Patrol channel. Don't miss the latest important news and updates.
Are you able to speak English? Do you need me to contact a translator for you? Are you able to speak? Do you need a sign interpreter or anything like that? Hey man, look, the thing is, they doesn't want you here. It's okay, you don't have to talk to me, but the business wants you moved on. You're sitting here as a bank establishment, you're taking videos and pictures. I'm more willing to work with you if you talk to me, but at this moment they want you moved on. You understand? Can't be here right now.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Not talking.
Not talking? Okay, man. Hey, they want you moved on, okay? All right. Where's the caller at inside?
Yeah, you should be inside. I guess frustrating too. Thank you for what little cooperation you did give me. I mean, you probably was outside enjoying your day, taking pictures, I get it. But the thing is, as a bank establishment, taking pictures of the establishment can be considered free case in the building.
At this point, the lead officer starts digging for anything he can use. Got any ID? Why are you recording? Do you understand English? It's the typical routine questions crafted to corner someone into saying something they can twist later. But this man isn't falling for it. Every inquiry hits the same response. Absolute silence. The officers keep circling him, pretending they're concerned about suspicious behavior, but the real motive is control. You can feel the tension building as they realize they're no longer directing the situation. He isn't being aggressive. He isn't obstructing. He's simply standing firm in a constitutional right hand that, more than anything, is what unsettles them.
And with that being suspicious activity, the reason why I'm out here is to investigate that, and being that essentially this is business property, they just want you moved on. Does that kind of make sense? Yes, no, maybe so. Is there a form of communication I could use to communicate with you? Or anything like that? any other extra way you could cooperate with me or speak with me or anything, sir? Are you from Jefferson City? Are you from here? Are you from Fulton, Columbia, Jefferson City? I'm assuming you're from here, being that you got a Chiefs jersey on. You excited for the Super Bowl at all? If you don't want to speak to me, but you got a driver's license on you, so I can at least identify you and say I talked to you per my policy. Like a ID, driver's license.
Their intimidation tactic failing, they switch gears. Now it's all about pretending to work together. One officer tries to lighten the mood, asking whether the man needs an interpreter, whether he's hard of hearing, even tossing out a random question about the Super Bowl, but none of it is genuine. It's confusion dressed up as friendliness. They're desperately looking for any crack in his silence, hoping he'll slip and give them anything to work with. Because silence unsettles people who rely on pressure and manipulation. When there are no words to twist, they lose their power. Every moment he stays quiet is a win for transparency and accountability. You can practically see their patience wearing thin, and that's when the irritation begins creeping into their voices.
Are you able to hear? Can you hear? No, like, are you able to hear what I'm saying? Like,
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and teachers said, no, I don't want to do that. So we always paid out, or he's go get it and bring it home.
So even with the groceries, so she buys most of the groceries, and I just cook them.
Oh,
So it works out. It works out.
so you can hear what I'm saying? So can you hear me? Can you hear what I'm saying to you? I can't give you my pen, man. I can't do that per my policy. I can't give you my items and tools I use for work. I can't do that. I can't do that. You'd have to use your phone. I can't give you the tool.
At this point, their desperation is practically leaking through. The justifications keep piling up. Each weaker than the last, one officer suddenly claims that photographing a bank might mean he's scouting it, an obvious stretch to make a perfectly legal act seem suspicious. Anyone watching can see how ridiculous the claim is. Taking photos in public isn't a crime, but they cling to that storyline anyway, trying to twist a citizen's rights into some kind of excuse for their interference. Another officer even starts jotting down notes, hoping the gesture alone will rattle him into speaking. It's ominous. The man stays steady, calm, quiet, completely composed. His confidence comes from understanding the law better than the officers questioning him. He's not antagonizing them. He's simply refusing to give up a right that belongs to him. And that controlled silence? It frustrates them more than any argument ever could. With every comment they make, they reveal more of their own confusion about the rights they're entrusted to uphold. By the end, everything has flipped. The auditors aren't the ones being examined. Anymore, the officers are, and they're failing their own test.
I apologize. business wants you to leave, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Sergeant Bickle a call real quick.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't. He's not saying if he can understand us, but he's answering yes or no to like stuff I write down.
He is? Okay.
Yeah. Are you like an auditor?
33 Jeff traffic stop.
And if you want to stay in here, we can stay in here. But at the end of the day, the business wants you to move on, okay?
29 minute clock.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
The officers start to buckle under their own frustration, their confusion showing in repeated questions and clashing statements. One hides behind policy to avoid handing over his pen, while another keeps barking the same line, hoping a forced answer will somehow validate their involvement. They move around him like performers who've forgotten their script, trying to project authority while revealing how unsure they really are. Meanwhile, the man stays composed, still and silent. His quiet is not weakness, it's precision. Each moment of stillness, each measured look, pushes them to face how little they actually know about the rights they're supposed to uphold. His silence becomes a spotlight, exposing their uncertainty in real time. What they believed was control slowly turns into self-inflicted embarrassment, and what they interpret as defiance is actually disciplined, complete mastery over the moment. It's tense. It's telling, and it delivers justice without him having to say a single word.
Are you non-verbal? Are you, sir? Are you non-verbal? I can't give you my equipment. I can't. Hey. No, you can't go in there, man. These, you can't go in there. You can go that way or that way, but you can't go in here.
Soon even the backup officers show up, exchanging confused whispers as they try to figure out what's going on. Is he deaf? Is he unable to speak? Their questions pile up, each one revealing more uncertainty than the last. What they don't seem to understand is that his silence is a response, one fully protected by law, not driven by defiance. The man stays steady, calmly recording, unfazed by the growing crowd. They circle around him, hunting for any legal reason to intervene, but there isn't one. And the more they talk, the more their authority crumbles into doubt. What began as an attempt to assert control has transformed into an unspoken lesson on constitutional rights. Without saying a word, the man makes his point crystal clear. Silence isn't surrender, it's strength, and in that moment, his quiet resolve speaks louder than anything the officers managed to say.
Alright, man. Hey, you're good to stand here, okay? Just don't harass them in there, okay? Alright? Okay. Like I said, don't be following them. Don't do anything weird like that, okay? But you can stand right here. Just don't go in there. Okay? Same private property. You can just stand here and record.
I can't give you my equipment, man.
I mean, I'm not gonna do that, okay? Are you deaf?
I can't give you my equipment.
Okay. I won't tell them that.
Okay.
Is he deaf or?
I don't know.
Are you deaf? Are you hard of hearing?
I can't give you my equipment.
I'll try this. Try to ask him what he's doing. Try down and ask him.
You're free to stay, but leave the business alone. So them, you gotta leave them alone, okay? They don't want you taking pictures or recording anything. I'll write that down too. So, no pictures or recording the bank. Okay? But you're free to stay here. Okay, you just can't, you can't do that, okay? Yeah, that's fine.
Just like that, the moment everyone expected finally arrives, after a barrage of questions, forced authority, and repeated attempts to take control. The officers are left with nowhere else to go. Their confidence cracks, their words stumble, and all they can do is make a half-hearted exit to save face. But the outcome is unmistakable. They lost the moment the citizen refused to bend, no yelling, no confrontation, just calm awareness of his rights, and the undeniable truth captured by a camera. That's real strength, not aggression, but understanding. Not noise, but discipline. His silence didn't show fear. It revealed the cracks in their behavior. As the officers walk away, the facade of authority fades, replaced by a raw moment of accountability. Law meets quiet resolve, and once again, the silence comes out on top.
The bank doesn't want that.
Good, brother? Everything good?
He's fine. He just can't be recording the bank. I don't know, but he keeps trying to record.
I mean, he can do it. They don't want to be able to do it.
They don't press hard.
Alright, man.
I mean, he's not hurting anything, but they don't want to be evicting him. You can't do nothing.
Yeah. Like I said, it's not illegal to be just stuff like this, so.
Okay.
Alright, man.
Good. Oh,
Do you want to type the narrative or you want to?
I can type it.
Hello.
So,
Is he deaf?
I don't know. He still hasn't talked to me, and I'm not going to give him pen and paper, so.
This moment is more than just a retreat. It's a lesson in control, awareness, and self-restraint. Every viewer should take note of what true strength really looks like: staying silent when provoked, standing firm when challenged, and knowing you don't owe explanations to intimidation or false authority. Silence, when paired with confidence, can be far louder than any argument. This wasn't luck, it was awareness, composure, and disciplined action. Always remember, record, stay calm, and never let fear dictate your freedom. Share this video, comment, and help spread awareness, because the more people understand their rights, the harder it becomes for anyone to take them away.